Happy New Year, new moon, water tiger year. Welcome, welcome, come on in. Kira Lani here. Excited to drop in for some community ritual with you all today. Wow, I don't usually ring the bowl like that. It's going on and on. I love it. So today is the advent of the new year in Chinese. Sorry, my mirrored video makes it really hard to do my hair the way that I want it to be. Anyways, welcome, welcome. It is Water Tiger year now, and I am feeling the Water Tiger is activating the divine feminine spiritual warrior, divine feminine and divine masculine, because tigers are both. So for me, it's really activating my divine feminine spirit warrior, and I'm really feeling like this is the time of the spiritual warrior to step into that true expression of divinity that we came into the human form to be. So I invite you to join me this afternoon, evening, 3:33 on my clock here in Oregon. I have been on a deep spiritual reconnecting and recommitment over the last month since our modern Western calendar year began January 1st. Really, for me, this is how it has been. The solstice is, and this is how the Chinese, since it's Chinese New Year, we'll talk about how the Chinese Taoists measure the time. Solstice is the end of last year. Solstice, December 21st, winter solstice is the end of last year. And today is the beginning of this year. And so that space in between is a time for going within. And that's really what I've been doing as I went on a spiritual and physical journey for the entire month of December 28th to January 28th. I was gone for that entire month of in-between time, in-between spaces. And I shed a lot of layers in that process. I recommitted to my soul calling, and I witnessed amazing, magical doorways of opportunity opening by choosing to be committed to nothing more than listening deeply to the intuitive inner guidance and the guidance that comes in through all of life around us. And so I'm really excited to drop in with all of you on this advent of the new year, new moon in Aquarius, the water bearer. And so because Aquarius is an air sign, I brought my bowl to send healing vibrations across the airwaves to all of you. And I didn't actually bring water for the water tiger, so I think I'm going to go grab a little bit of water. So I'm right here with you this whole time, just getting some water. This is going to be a fun video to review later. So now I have water and I have love from the universe. Yesterday, I took a long walk along the railroad tracks, and a few rocks wanted to come home with me for a time. This one is a very beautiful asymmetrical heart, and look at the texture of this. Sorry, I got to get it angled right. There we go. Look at the texture of that beautiful rock. So bringing love from the earth. And these two came to me as representations of the divine feminine in my left hand, which may be on the right side of your screen, and the divine masculine in my right hand. And so these energies of love from the earth, connection to the primordial essence of your being, and allowing that divine warrior to rise up within you. Take a stand for what you truly believe in. Cultivate your essence until it becomes a refined elixir of life. Those are the intentions that are coming through for me to channel for the collective at this time. If you're watching this live or on the replay, I'd love to hear from you some of your intentions for this new moon lunar cycle. This new year marked February 1st this year. The Chinese New Year is on a completely different calendar. So as you drop into what those intentions are for you, and I'd love to see them popping up in the comments of the video, and share what you'd like to learn about, what you'd like to bring through for yourself, for your community. What are your intentions? And are these intentions really connected to a deep presence, a practice of connecting to your soul vibration? I'm going to burn some sacred sage and call in the elementals and set a sacred space. And I offer you the opportunity to drop into community with me and share in the sacred water. Awaken your inner tiger, your spiritual warrior, and really set some powerful intentions for yourself. Intentions that come from your soul. So imagine, pardon me, imagine we are gathering together around the sacred fire, because we are. There's a little bit of fuzz on my sage. I don't want to burn that. I will be vacuuming later. Gathering around the sacred fire, the fire at the heart of the circle, and tune into the fire at the heart of your being, the fire in the heart, and breathe in this sacred herb. From the heart of our circle into the heart of your individuated being, receive it up and over the crown of your head, down the left side of your body. Breathe it into your heart, up and over the crown of your head and down the right side of your body. Clearing the space at the center of the circle and feeling it spiraling around you. The wind of the feathers lifting off any old stagnant energy that's getting in the way of your journey. I'm feeling called to do a purification healing for whoever would like to receive this today. So dropping awareness into your heart center, allow yourself to feel any old wounds that are still itching or niggling or giving you a sharp pain now and there, a pang of remembrance. Or maybe there's a really fresh wound that's still in the process of healing. I'm sensing a deep heart healing is available in this next lunar cycle. So just take a moment to be present with whatever pain is in your heart. Notice what part of your heart feels the sensation most strongly. Is it right in the center of the heart, constricting you to where you want to collapse? Is it in the back of the heart where you can't quite wiggle it out? Or maybe there's a constriction on the sides of your heart, wherever you're finding it, the chest, maybe the solar plexus or the throat. Breathe into that place, sending the pure nourishment and life force energy of the breath into your wounded place. And receive it like a balm of healing, softening, soothing, protecting your heart. Take a few more breaths in this way, just breathing into the feeling sensation, expanding with the inhale to create space around the feeling, and softening on the exhale, relaxing onto the support of the breath. Now imagine I can take these beautiful pheasant feathers and just lift the burden off of you, lightening it so that you can take your next steps in life with a little lighter heart. That you may, if you're not done carrying this pain, that you can carry it a little more easily, bringing back a connection to joy. Clearing it out and seeing it dissipate, dissolve, and rain down onto the earth to be composted and renewed. Inviting into this space, this heart space, inspiration, breath, awareness, presence. Inviting the fluidity of the water element, the water nourishing the heart. If you have a glass of water nearby, I invite you to have it at hand and receive the healing presence of water, the intelligence of water. Water holds intelligence and water remembers. So if there is old trauma to be healed, the water element is the place to go. If there is fear for the future, the water element is the place to go. So now take the awareness into the water in the kidneys, at the base of the ribs, and the reproductive organs in the lower chakras. And tune in to a cleansing and purifying of the water element. Take a sip of water and send the awareness of water purifying old fears and traumas, feeling a flow down the back of the body, as if a waterfall of healing were washing all the way down the back, taking away the burdens that you don't want to carry with you as the train comes rolling through. So we've brought in the sacred herb, the breath, the water, the love from the earth, the balance of divine feminine and masculine energies. And now I will sound the bowl to call in the four directions. We have the ether, the spirit energies, the spirits of the four directions. You can tell I went into a pretty deep meditation with that last healing bit. The earth beneath our feet, and the plant, animal, bird, and insect people. So as I ring the bowl, I invite you to just allow the vibrations to wash over you, to continue this purification healing that has been initiated in this ritual. And when the last sounds of the bowl are dissipating, I invite you to drop into this purified, rarefied intention you have for yourself for this new moon, new year cycle. Breathing it in as the sound washes over you, allowing it to break up anything that you are still carrying that is no longer yours, that is no longer of service to your higher good. Purifying your essence and clarifying your intentions. As the last sound waves wash over you, tune into the responding vibration in your soul, in your body, and listen to the deepest intentions that your soul has for this experience of living through you. Oops. And invite a clear and conscious communication between your soul essence, your purified essence of being, and the archetype of the water tiger dancing with the new moon into a new beginning. What would these archetypes like to communicate with your soul essence? And what intentions would your soul like to commit to? Invite clear next steps for your soul journey here on this planet. And now closing the circle, thanking the elements, the spirits of the four directions, the earth and the heavens and life in between. And each and every one of you, whether you're here with me live or on the replay, I'm so grateful that you are a part of my greater community. My soul has been calling me into something that has been a little scary for my human self, who doesn't really like to commit to things, or will commit when she's ready, but gives herself permission to stop at any time, right? My soul has been calling me into a deeper dedication to my daily practice and to bringing a community of spiritual warriors into their daily practice. So if you know that you are here to do something great, to bring through something bigger than the human vessel that it comes through, and you struggle to stay on track with the daily cultivation practices that optimize that vessel so that you can bring through your greatest work, then I would love to invite you to join me in the Spiritual Warrior Cultivation Community, which we are starting with this Water Tiger New Year. This is a dedication to a daily practice, and what you get is 2 classes every week, live on Zoom, and the recordings if the timing doesn't work out for you to be there with us, and monthly rituals, shamanic journeying. And for a limited time, you also get a one-on-one session in your first month. So I'll drop a link in the comments so you can check it out and see all the details and feel if it is a good fit for you. And I will continue to see you here on YouTube and Facebook and serve the greater community in that way. I hope you enjoyed our little ritual today. I know I did. It put me into an altered state of reality. So let me know if you're watching the replay and what you got out of it. It came through very differently than I expected. And I believe that's really the gift that comes through me, is to channel intuitive practices in the moment for who is needing what is coming through at the time, if that made sense. So if that is calling you to be a part of regular practice, deepening, gathering tools to cultivate and optimize your human vessel towards your greatest work here on the planet, I would love to see you in the Spiritual Warrior Community. Until we meet again, you deserve all the love. Mwah.